Right, so I felt I should do a video while I was a bit bored and maybe brighten out your day a wee bit from being in quarantine. No, quarantined, like moving sent to our rooms. This is a great time for us to remember how important freedom is for us. This what I've been feeling is with us being stuck in quarantine is actually God's always in control, even though there's dark energy ones got other plans for us. God's always in control. And what I'm feeling from God is during this time, a lot of people who were too busy with work, work all the time, too tired to just whenever they were home, they just didn't want to do much, or they were going socializing and just forgetting more important things, and that material things aren't the most important thing. And this is going to be like a fast track for them now to try and catch up with the ones who are awake or awakening. This is going to be the ones who weren't awake, their chance now to wake up to what's going on. So they're going to be fast tracked through this with the energies that's here. And what else did I feel? A lot of truth coming out. The media aren't being honest. What I've been showing, definitely viruses come from animals and plants from time to time. But just like this virus, all COVID viruses are like cold and flu like, but they do for people who are vulnerable, as in health wise, immunity and stuff like that. They are more vulnerable to this, and it's harder for some of them. But if you're healthy, so it's all about, like, the best advice I could give is just build up your immune system. Vitamin C, D, multivitamins, eat really good food. I like my chocolate in the morning and a cup of tea or coffee or something. We all like things, sweet treats, but like good healthy food and fruit and stuff, okay? Right, so I'm going to do some cards because I just feel in the mood for just see what I get today, what messages I get, and just maybe take your mind off things, listening to me ramble on for a minute or two, okay? So, another thing I did, what I point out to you was when my intuition sounds alarm bells in my head, and I'm getting really bad feeling about Trump. And then I looked into it a wee bit more, and his name in Latin means world ruler. Now, what I was always shown was Trump was there to divide them. If Hillary had to get into power, speaking of this kind of uncomfortable because God doesn't do politics. We chose politics, but what I'm feeling is if Hillary had to get in, the stock market would have crashed long ago. It's resetting instead. So I was kind of delayed with getting Trump in. I don't feel there was anybody who was running for presidency, was of this true love and light energy. I put on my videos, I think, here and on Facebook that I pray for America because I've seen what was coming to them, and you know what? We will be made. We all will be made to watch what they do to America, And another thing that came into my mind with Trump is I just was looking up some things and what I was feeling, and he kept reciting the snake poem. Now, whenever I don't really watch the news, and thank goodness my youngest child doesn't know anything that there's a virus on or anything like that there. I just says, oh, you can't go out with me to the shop and stuff like that there. And I'm glad of that because my household's actually really relaxed. But this snake poem, And the first time I ever seen it was on the news, which I never really watch. And I was like, okay. And I didn't really think anything of it. And then I looked it up again and I was like, oh my goodness, he's saying this poem over and over again. Is he telling the people that he's a snake? That's what I think, you know. You knew he was a snake and you took him in, okay? So that was America, okay? So let's move on to something a bit more positive, you know, listen to me. See, we're gonna laugh together, okay? And keep your minds off things. Everything will be okay. We'll get through this. But it's so important during this time to remember your freedom, okay? How important your freedom is, okay? And ditch the material things. Ditch that. Don't detach from them things, okay? Whenever you are connected with God and you pray and you ask your angels and guides for help and you keep your faith, don't worry. Look, we're all gonna die sometime, you know, but death is an illusion. We are all energy. You cannot kill energy. Energy just changes, and that's exactly what happens to us whenever we cross over. Okay? We just change form. That's just energy. We just change form. Okay? Right. I'm going to do these cards now. Dear God, inside Mother Earth, what messages would you like to give us today for the people listening and for myself? Rainbow. Dear God inside Mother Earth, what messages would you like to give today for the people on this earth? I'm laughing at one of them because it just matches with what I just said to you. My goodness. Dear God, Mother Earth, what messages would you like to tell the people? Okay. Dear God, and thank you. Okay. Well, do you know what? I'm just going to stick with 5 this time. Just feel like it. There's one of them I'm not sure. I've never, you know, these cards are just something new I've been just doing actually. So there's one of them I just don't understand. So I'll have to look it up. Right, so the first one was rainbow. Rainbows is full of hope, promises, you know, new beginnings. So you look at the positive, okay? And whenever you see a rainbow, it's hope and promises, okay? Everything will be okay. Is it going to be easy? No, it's not going to be easy. Things that we are going to go through, we're all in this together. It's not going to be easy, but we will get through this together, okay? Stay in the love and light all times, all right? And I love that there with the rainbow. And the next one, love and compassion. It's all about the love. That's the only way, for God is love, okay? So during these times, like I've let elderly people in front of me in the queue because I felt the other day, kept getting in my head, they're going to get the gold if they stand out there. That's exactly what I got. That was my own intuition telling me that. So I kept standing queue on in front of me because I had one behind me, and then I realised there was another one behind me, you know, and then there was another one. And I was just like, and then I noticed a fella behind me, younger fella, he was doing the exact same. So he was pushing them up and I was pushing them up, you know, so we were working together. So these times are love and compassion, helping each other, you know, helping people get what they need. If you've got something that somebody else needs, it's good. This is a good time for you to show your love and light energy during these times, you know, and help people. That's what we should be doing, helping people. And if you're materialistic and money's more important to you, and you're in fear, you're going to struggle. So you are, because you're in for a big wake up call. No, I'm laughing. This is the card I actually got and I smiled at, because I was just saying to you, this is like going to be a fast track because, you know, for the ones who are awakening and aware of what's going on, the ones who aren't, this is their wake up call. This is like the final call to wake up to what is going on now. So this is what's happening, and see, but it's like a tsunami, like it's like a big, because there was a big surge of energy. Everybody, you know, quite a lot of spiritual people were talking about it past couple of days, and that was strong. So this is to help get people to waken up really quickly. The wheel, I'm not sure what this one is, because I've never, say, these cards are just quite new to me, so just something that I like to show people visually what is going on with Earth, you know, from like Mother Earth. Right, so, oh yeah, and I'd just like to say the whales and the dolphins are sacred animals. They carry our cash record, and they should be protected, because without them we wouldn't exist. But it says here, the whale breach. This powerful creature of the ocean takes a few great sweeps with his fins and propels himself briefly out of the waters where he spends the majority of his life. He's taking a break from the ordinary earth element in which he lives to exist, even for a few moments, in the realm of blue skies and sun. Having broken through the skin of the ocean in a magnificent display of fullness and strength, all Balaam whales breach, but none more spectacularly than the humpbacks, considered to be acrobats of this family. They arch, stretch, and twist their bodies, even as they approach the surface of the water, in what may be an ancient mating ritual, a form of communication, or even a way to remove parasites. In this image, the humpback whale that has burst out to the ocean expresses an almost palpable feeling of release and joy. Often when we manage to change our environment to break through illusionary blockages, we experience an intense feeling of relief that can let go of any previously held fears. So you're getting kind of a message linking to what's going on with humans, blockages, fears, you know, assumptions of what would happen once we did overcome that barrier. So this is the time for you to overcome the things that you fear, okay? Whether it's material, I was saying that, emotional or mental, okay? Simply getting away from the trance of technology for a few hours and spending time in nature is a breach from the trappings of civilization that can suffocate us and prevent us from connecting to Earth. I take time out from my devices as well. Sometimes I'm so tempted just to switch off the Wi-Fi and just say, right, kids, that's it, enough. You know, I've actually done that. Actually, I did do that once, to turn off all the electric in the house. So I did. I just said enough. It is time to take a break. Just not a coffee break, but a respite from the usual environment you find yourself in. That trip that you wanted to take, go for it. Tired of being indoors? Make it a point to get outside. You have become so attached to your surroundings that you have created within them an illusion of safety. Yet, it is not these things that make you feel safe. Rather, the familiarity you have imbued in some of your surroundings have generated these false sense of security. Taking time away from familiar is literally about changing your external environment in a significant way, such as doing something unusual or perhaps something you have always wanted to experience. Another perspective is breaking through the barrier of beliefs. What have constricted you in any way from being who you truly are? Like, that's something that I had to go through. Well, I realised that whenever I was a very young child. And you just remember this: God is love, okay? No matter what you believe, the bottom line is, and the top line is, God is love, okay? This is your opportunity to do some intentional breaching of these thought patterns, which will open you to different worlds and different perspectives. I think that's a beautiful message, and see, everything I was telling you is everything's all, you know, linking with these cards, and so letting go of old patterns and things, and then we get this. Sorry. So my wee one was storming in the room there, so I was like, oh, okay. Set the candles and that there, and he would just come straight up to them. Yeah, so we've got the rebirth, going into spring, you know, out with the old and with the new, you know, the animals, the plants, things like that there. Us now, it's affecting us, out with the old and with the new. There is going to be a clash with energies and what people's beliefs are, and you know what the beliefs actually going on here on earth. We all need to share the love. That's the message. It just keeps coming back. Just share the love, you know. The love reveals the truth, because truth is love, you know. So there's going to be a lot of truths coming out, things people never heard before that actually went on this earth, in order for us to move forward, you know. So I hope this helps you smile and relax, and that everything's okay. We're all going through this together. It'll be a long drawn out process. There's many things in this earth we're going to be experiencing and going through, and it's new to everybody, you know. But embrace your freedom, remember, and yeah, so stay safe, remember to pray, and that God is love. And I love you very much, and I hope this just helps keep your mind off it. You can have a giggle if you want.